Hello everyone. Thank you for joining me. We're just getting started, going live. Bear with me for a moment while we get everything set up. Alrighty. Looking good. I want to just let everybody know that we are in the middle of an ice storm today, and that has affected a few things here and there. I have noticed that things are moving a little bit more slowly on the internet, so we probably have some outages along the way. So I hope you bear with us. We may have a few delays in reactivity to things. Just getting everything set up. There we go. Now we'll log into the game. Alright, should be getting going here just a second. There is a significant delay, so I do apologize. I hope this isn't going to affect our ability to stream tonight, but we'll plug on and see if we can't get it to work. There we go. That was a significant delay. I do apologize. I hope that folks aren't going to have any trouble getting in, but we definitely are seeing a delay on everything coming on into the system. I'm holding on to the tire because our car is right outside this shed, and I don't believe WhataaRookie is back yet, so I'm going to go ahead and go put the tire back on. At least I hope it is. Oh dear, it is not. So he may have used the spare and moved the car. So I'm going to go ahead and hide this tire until he can come back. I can't see where I'm going. I'm going to go ahead and hide it back here in these shrubs. See if I can lay it down somewhere where it won't be noticeable. Oh, that's still pretty noticeable. Maybe over there. Okay. I'll go over under this tree. Put it there. Hope for the best. Does that make it harder to see? Oh yeah, that's pretty hard to see. Is it still there? Yeah, it is. Alright, so we are in this shop here. This is where we logged off last time. I know WhataaRookie has been back on in between, and he's been out doing some stuff. And we're just going to wait for him to come back in, but in the interim, I think I'm going to do a little bit of looting. Might as well. That's what I live for. Okay. Just letting him know that I've hidden the tire. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and loot now that I'm not carrying that heavy thing. One thing I'm going to do is do some cleanup on my equipment. I should have done before. I think I did a bit of it, but looks like it needs a little bit more. Excuse me. if we can find anything more. There we go. I found this electronic repair, so I'm just going to look over all my guns and make sure nothing... whoops, that's not the gun. Make sure none of the sights or anything need any repair. I don't think so, but you never know. I think this is specifically for sights and head torches and things like that. I don't think you can use it for anything else. So we'll go ahead and just run through our guns and make sure that there's anything. I don't think I even have a sight on that one. Nope, not yet. So nothing in my equipment right now needs repair. But let's see. I think I have a night sight or a flashlight or something. Nope. No, what I need is a gun repair kit for sure. Put that away for a sec. Just check in here. Oops. Why did I take my pants? Alright. I think we could have fixed that, but we don't need to. I'm going to hang on to it in case WhataaRookie has any sights or anything like that he needs fixed. But I look like I'm in pretty good shape. I could go fish and get us some food. Because I have an apple here I'm just going to go ahead and eat. I'm going to go loop down the hill. I might go ahead and... well, I was going to put some stuff in the car, but I can't do that now. Okay. So, I don't think there's anything in those towers, but I know that there's cars around them. And we are looking for spare parts and stuff for the car, and also for the boat. So we need oil, and we need, like, we need oil, we need rubber repair kit, tire repair kit, things like that. And so I'm going to go ahead and look, see what I can come up with. Now that shop is right over there, just beside these apartments, so I hope I can remember to, I can find it later. Some of the trees around here do bear fruit, so I'm going to go ahead and look there for fruit too. Oh, there's another motorcycle. Oh my gosh. That's exciting. I'm going to go check and see if it has anything in it. Well, that should take care of the deads in the immediate area. Oops, I'm not looking directly where I'm firing. There's another one coming. Boy, there are a lot of them. I want to see that motorcycle. Yep, and there's a fruit tree right over there. You can see the little red leaves and... Okay. Well, while we're waiting up here, we might as well refill our mag here. Okay. Put that away. I don't know if he's going to come back or not. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I've never really figured out the rhyme or reason to it, but I really want to look at that motorcycle over there and see if it needs anything or if we can run it as is. I hear that guy still. I can get back up here if he comes back. Some rags. Some food. That's nice. A little pile of them. Okay, there were 5 of them all together. I think when they pile up like that, you don't always get a chance to see through what they had. But I think that's it. Alright, now we'll go over here. I think this one here is a fruit tree, I think. Yep. That's a rotten apple. Shoot. I wonder if I throw the rotten apple away, if it will allow more to come. I've always wondered this. There we go. We'll see in a little bit. Let's look at this guy. Oh, there he is, back. Just sort of wandering around up there. There we go. Of course, that sound may draw some more in. So far, so good. Let's look at the motorcycle. Looks like it's got a pristine radiator, damaged spark plug, and a worn battery. So this is rideable as is. Damaged rear wheel, worn front wheel. You know what? I'm going to give it a try and see if I can get this up to where the Mustang was. I have not driven one of these before, so this will be a new experience. I don't want to get... Usually you have to be standing just in the right spot to get the command to get on. And you usually have to get on from one side or the other. I think I might have to get on from this side. The driver gets on from one side and the passenger from the other, so I'm just gonna see. It's possible that someone left it here and it's on lockout, but you have to get in just the right spot to get on anyway, so I'll just keep trying. No, I don't want to do a lockout. I want to get on. Oh, there we go. You had to do that in order to... This is going to be interesting. Okay. Start engine. Exactly the same flow as driving the car. I think I'm going to burn out the radiator though if I don't watch it, so I'm going to go ahead and park it. Oops, I don't want to park it too close to a fence because that's what we did before. Uh oh, I might have done something. No, there we go. Oh shoot, I think I've gotten too close to the... Now, can I drive it in reverse? I don't know. Hang on. There we go. I'm gonna get it off before I burn it out. I think I just need to put water in it. Oops. Let's see. There we go. I think I just need to put water in it in order to... Wow, that's fun. Stop. Okay. Stop engine. How about that? My first drive on a motorcycle. I'm so excited. Woohoo! All right. Not perfect, but better than I thought it would be. That's exciting. Okay, now get off. All right. Now, I think what I have to do is probably put water in here So, how much water do I have on me? Oh, I don't actually have any water on me because I put it all in the car. Okay, so that's a little bit of a problem. We'll solve it. Make sure I didn't put any in here. Nope. But I do have a soda. I can drink that, but the motorcycle can't. So, I put it here. That's a nice find. I'm going to go ahead and lock it. Take the hands. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to push it. There. I'm going to close the locking cap. So now nobody else can ride it away unless they know to do that. So that's exciting. So first things first, I have to go find some water. That's the first one I've been able to find and drive, so I'm pretty excited about that. I'm just letting WhataaRookie know. He's going to be in fairly soon. So, bear with me a second. I'm going to go let him in. Okay. Come on, come on. I'm trying to get him into our Discord, so bear with me for a second. There we go. Okay.
Hello?
Hi, can you hear me? Hi. Can you hear me okay?
Yes. Where exactly did you find that bike?
Down by the apartments.
Because there was a bike not too far from where we were at, and it had a pristine radiator. And so, as long as it has water in it.
Yep, it's still pristine. I just rode it like maybe 150 yards up from the apartment building to the shed where we were.
Yeah, you just want to make sure it's not smoking, because as soon as it starts smoking, then it ruins the radiator.
Oh, it was smoking a little bit, yeah. But I mean, I didn't want to leave it there, and I didn't have any water. I put my water, I guess, in the car because I don't have any on me.
Oh, well, yeah, the jerry cans are all the way in the bottom of the trunk.
Yeah, but it still says pristine radiator.
Okay, yeah, as long as it's pristine, then we're good.
We've got a damaged spark plug, but I think we had another spark plug. It's not badly damaged, just damaged. So.
The spark plug was pristine too.
Well, it was damaged when I found the bike, so.
Okay.
Yeah, so I didn't do that. It does have a damaged rear wheel and a worn front tire, so I was going to go look for a rubber repair kit while you're getting in and getting back here.
Well, I honestly don't want to drive the bike if you were driving it already with no water, because it's going to ruin the motor. So we could just destroy it.
We could just what it?
Destroy it?
Oh. I rode it. I did it. I rode the bike.
No, that's cool though.
Yeah. Well, are you coming back here then?
Yeah, I'm just trying to log in. I just got kicked off.
Okay. No problem. Hi, one bad soldier. Yeah, we're getting started, and I found this motorcycle. Can you see that okay? Boy, I wish you could have seen me driving it, man. I'll tell you, that was slick. But I don't want to start it up again because the radiator on it doesn't have any water in it. So I'm going to leave it as is. But it was fun.
My main concern is whether the motor's messed up or not. because when you drive a car with when you drive any vehicle with no water, you mostly ruin the motor.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We could put water in it and see. Everything still looks okay. I don't see any. Let me get
No,
on.
you would have to get on it, and if you have like low car, like the car check engine light or whatever, then the bike's pretty much damaged.
Well, let's hope not. I'm getting on right now. Okay. All it says is that it's low on fuel. It's got a little bit, but it's like about an eighth of a tank, and nothing's in the red. So
then grab the jerry cans out of the back of the trunk of the car.
The car isn't here. The car is not here. I thought you had taken it somewhere.
No, the car should be where it's at.
It's not. I went all the way around the building. It's not sitting there. I was carrying the tire and I put it in the trees, but
It's either that or somebody took it, which wouldn't be possible because it was missing the wheel and I don't know what else.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, you said there was a spare tire in the back of the car, right?
Yeah.
So it's possible somebody found it and took it, because that means they've got all of our stuff then. Oh, it's not the end of the world, guys. We'll find more.
Hold on, let me see something real quick.
I just thought he had taken off with
If this other car's not here, then I think it might be the game.
This is right where we parked the car. So it ain't here. So either the game despawned it, which is possible, I suppose, or somebody took it.
I was on this morning, like early morning.
Well, it ain't here. Not where we parked it anyway. Maybe it's in a different spot than I was expecting.
No, like I said, this other car's not here, then I think the car might not be working. If it's not working, then we lost everything we had in the car.
Damn it. Well, we can start over. We got a motorcycle to ride. If we can get some water. I don't have any to drink or on me. He's coming. But well, he's going further away now. I'm going to go ahead and start to loot a few things. We can always ride the motorcycle if we can get it going again. Alrighty. We'll see.
We're going to need water. It's not really worth risking the motorcycle.
Yeah, definitely. We definitely need water. That's when I'm heading to the store and stuff to see if I can find a water bottle or anything.
We might have to let them know about it because the car that was over here as well is missing.
Do you want to go ahead and make a ticket then?
No, I'm not in the server.
Oh.
Or in the Discord for, yeah. No, it's fine. Like, I mean...
I can make a ticket. I can make a ticket.
Yeah.
Do you want to meet?
Yeah, but, yeah, I just don't know if you remove the mod or not. If you remove the mod, then, you know, the car's no longer in.
He didn't say anything about it, but, you know, he could have, and I just didn't hear.
Yeah, because, there was a car not too far from where the bike was at. And then our car's missing. So... those are the only two cars I've seen in the area.
Okay, let me make a ticket real quick. I'll just go in the building for a sec.
Like, I mean, if somebody jumped on and took it, then, you know, it is what it is. But, yeah, both cars, the two cars that I've seen are missing.
Okay. Alright, I'm just making a ticket for OGT.
That sucks because I found a KEM.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you said you had a surprise. I was really happy to find that motorcycle, but yeah, we need water. I thought there'd be water back at the car.
That was one of the surprises, and then that other car was the other surprise.
Well, we'll figure it out, and we can always find something else.
We could probably drive this to a well, but unless you have water bottle on you, we need a little bit more water into the bike.
I don't have any receptacles on me. I have nothing to drink.
Come here then. Come where I'm at real quick, if you don't mind.
I'm making a ticket. Can you wait just a minute? I'll be right with you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Sorry guys, in the chat. Okay. I left him a note. I don't know how soon he'll see it, but I just asked if he had to take the mod out.
No problem.
I'm right here. Right here. Yeah, I didn't.
Okay.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm grabbing the stuff over here.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Holy moly. Yeah. I drove...
Do you want a Colt 1911 or would you prefer a FX45?
What does the Colt take? I can't remember.
45 ammo.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we do see quite a few Colts in the military area, so I guess a Colt if you have what you need. Oh, he's got another banana for my AK. That's pretty slick. Some food, some ammo, an M4, holy moly. I have a press vest, so I'll skip the stab if you want to keep that one.
No, I found well, it sucks because it disappeared in the car, but I found an assault vest and I was hoping to find a butt pack for it, but that's gone.
Oh, no.
No, yeah, it's fine. I got a field vest, so I got a 35 slaughter.
Cool. Yeah, I don't have any ammo for the M4, but I'm sure we'll find some.
I got ammo for you.
Okay. Boy, that's a nice gun. Thank you, that's a cool gun. Let's see, I'm just gonna put it on my... Let's see what
You could put the bayonet on the gun.
Oh, cool.
Damn, all the M4 ammo went in the car as well.
Well, let me look and see how much I've got in this one.
Here.
I've got 30. I've got 30 in the gun, and I have my AK with lots of rounds. So I think we're good for now. Oh, do you need that for yours, though?
No, I dropped some out. No, I got a spur mag.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, I mean, I think that's as good as we're going to get for now, and thank you. Oh, what's that thing? Oh, buttstock.
Do you know how to use the ACOG scope? Out of curiosity?
How to use it? What's up? What is it got going on with it?
Do you know how to use it on your gun? Like, do you know how to switch between the long range? Well, hit your mouse wheel up or down when you're aiming down sights. if you move your mouse wheel, you could go from iron sights to the 4x.
Cool.
You have to,
Yeah, and
yeah.
I just found a repair kit for the scope. Let me take care of that. Okay. Good thing I didn't put that repair kit down. Okay. Look at there.
How to repair the scopes?
Use a electrical repair kit.
Oh, okay. I don't have one of those.
I've got one here. I should have more on it. There you go. You can use the rest of it. I don't have anything other than this to use it on. Wow, this is cool. Oh my gosh, I've never had a gun like this before. This will be lots of fun. Okay, and then if you use your mouse wheel, you can switch to the iron sight.
I'm just going to use it all. That's fine.
That's fine with me, yeah. I checked all my other weapons. I didn't have anything it needed for. I was going to give it to you anyway. Slick. It's too bad about our Mustang. But hopefully we'll be able to find something else if he's got any cars in here. Or if not, we'll just get a motorcycle running. Or a boat.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure the regular cars will still be here. So that should be an issue.
Yeah. Do you know whether or not there was anything ruined on the second car? He says that he did not take the mod out, but if there was anything ruined on it, then it would have dropped out of the... It would have despawned. But I know we had nothing ruined on our car. We didn't have any. Yeah. We didn't have anything ruined on our car. OGT says that he did not take the mod out, but it may have despawned if there was anything ruined. So I don't. Nothing on our car was ruined.
Just badly damaged. Because yeah, it just had two badly damaged tires. No, it's fine. Like I said, we could always find another one, but it's just weird that the other car down the road despawned as well. But yeah, like I said, if other people have been on the server, then it makes sense. But if nobody else has been on the server, then yeah, it just sucks.
Well, probably we should have taken off the spare wheel too. Darn it.
Yeah, that could have been it. That the spare wheel was missing. What kind of handgun do you have?
I have an IJ and nope, just an IJ. I don't know. I had some other stuff, but I put it in the car.
I got an FX45 and then I got a Colt. I got the Colt with 4 magazines and I got the FX45 with 2 magazines.
Which one do you like better? Quiet.
I personally, well, one of them's a 7-round mag and
Quiet,
the
guys.
other one's a 15-round mag. So what would you prefer? 7 rounds or 15 rounds of your gun?
I probably should take the one that has 15 because I'm such a bad shot. I would need the extra ammo. to be completely honest. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and then you can put a suppressor on it.
Yeah, if I find one, I'll do that.
The one on your IJ.
Oh, true enough. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, let's put that away. I'm gonna put that in there. That's a better gun. Let's get some 45s. And...
Are you good on food? I got some jam.
I have some crackers and a Sprite. And you gave me a can of dog food. And I have a can of pork.
Is it dog food?
Yeah, dog food. Alright, I think I've got plenty for right now. I just picked up that jam, but if you need it back, you let me know.
Go ahead and eat some and I'll eat the rest.
Okay. Yeah, we're playing with WhataaRookie again. If you've met him before, he's a terrific player, and we've been having a really good time roaming around and stealing stuff. What's that?
Alright, how many...
Why is there another M4 on the ground? Are you taking that one?
No, that's the one I found, but there's no point of it.
Yeah, it doesn't have any pieces parts, does it?
It's not just, I took them off. I took off the stock, but
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
The ones I got off the clown were in better condition. So I gave you one, and then I took the other one.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Don't forget the jam there.
Yeah. Whatever you don't want to carry, just go ahead and put it in the bike, and then we'll go to the gas station down the hill. Go refuel it, and then we'll start moving a little bit further inland. To be honest, see if we could get better gear.
Okay, I'm just gonna move everything.
You're up to it.
Alrighty. Yeah, just give me a second. I'm moving stuff around.
Take your time. Take your time. No rush.
Okay, so that's 2 now. Where did my IJ go? Oh, there it is. Alright, so we'll put that on there. And we'll move everything down at 1. And we'll just move everything down 1. You can put my AK back on my...
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable riding the bike for too long.
Okay, I think we've got everything there that we need.
The gas station. We're gonna leave it there, and then we're gonna walk to the nearest well and come back to the bike.
That sounds good.
Okay. Whenever you're ready, let me know.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, it definitely needs water. Hi, Madam Maba2. Thank you for joining us. We found another motorcycle, but we lost our Mustang. Somebody has taken off with it. We did kind of show where we parked it on stream, so it's always possible. But also, this is not an empty server, and we kind of left it right out in the open in a spawn town. But I had taken one of the wheels off and hid it in the, I had it with me actually, so we didn't think anybody could take it. But apparently we were wrong. The mod is still on the server. Alrighty, we're gonna get some gas. We don't have anything to put it in though, so I don't know how we're gonna get it. Right now we're just you can't.
Here, go hold on to the canteen. Just help me fill up the bike with gas. Okay, you could keep that. Just help me. Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna fill the bike up and refuel it.
Make sure you don't drink it.
Yeah, again. I had a little incident with the refueling the Gunter we had a little while ago. And I went to refill it and oops. Can 2 people refill at the same time? That'd be cool.
No, I think it's one person at a time, but the thing that they fixed was that before only one person could collect at the inventory. Or could put stuff in inventory.
Aha. Yeah, the bike takes a whole jerry can, so it's probably going to take a little while.
Well, we could both fill it at the same time.
Oh, cool. I don't know why I was walking all the way over to that other tank when I could just turn around. That's funny.
We're halfway, so it's not going to take too long.
How can you tell we're halfway? How do you see? Oh, I see. You can see the gas gauge. Aha. Yep, just keep refilling it.
Yeah, you were doing something new, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is all new to me, but it was fun to drive it. See, you can see the little orange needle going up.
Let's just get it 3/4 or close to 3/4, and we should be good enough to drive around the map. Some gas stations for further up north, but that should be enough to get us going.
Why wouldn't we want to just go ahead and fill it all the way up?
Whether you're in a rush or not.
No, I'm not in any hurry. I'd rather we don't run out of gas somewhere where we can't get any. Look at that beautiful, it's like a scorpion on the back of it though. And on the very back, right back here, there's a scorpion symbol. Can you see that on the very back? I'll squat down so you can see it better. Look at that, isn't that cool? This is one beautiful bike. We found another one that was red, white, and blue on the gas tank. But I never thought to check the back of it to see what the symbol on the back looked like. Yeah. It's going to take a while. We lost all of our jerry cans and everything from our boats, too. We'll have to go look for another boat in order to get another jerry can. You know, did you happen to look in the bike storage to see if there's anything in there? I didn't.
There isn't.
Ah. Just a spare headlamp.
Yeah, the bike, it's because of the inventory space, like, the bike honestly wouldn't have anything.
It is cool that the bikes do have inventory, though. Takes a while. If we had our gas can, we could fill it up really quick. But everything we had in the car is gone.
It's full.
Okay, I'll just carry this canteen full of gas, or
No, dump it out.
Okay.
We're gonna go get water next.
okay, I don't want to make a mistake. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go get water next, but we're gonna walk just to town, down the road, by the dock. There's some shoes in here if you need them. Some sneakers, some white Converse. And there's another water bottle. Oh, okay. Here, let me see this water bottle real quick. In case you need spare shoes.
Worn, bad. Mine are wet. We'll just go ahead and switch to the white ones. I think if it's possible, I'm even brighter than I was before. We found our Gunter down here when we were driving around on another day. And we drove that one around. But then they had a wipe and our Gunter disappeared. So we're just, then we found boats, we found motorcycles. We're having just a really good time on this server. Definitely recommend it. It's a beanie. Yeah, we had a lot of stuff in that car, so that's an unfortunate loss, but yeah, shake it off. It was fun while we had it. We found it way out west.
Alright, as we move the water, we can probably drive it to the next town, no problem.
Okie doke. You ready to go? I checked all the other cars. I didn't find anything. Let me check that little shop over there.
Yeah.
Let's see, that's just a battery charger. Nothing. Nope. Nothing, nothing, and nothing. This being a spawn town, I'm not too surprised by that. Nothing. So I'm going to get on the back, and then he can get on the front. I have to get on from the right, he has to get on from the left. So driver on from the left. And you have to, like I said, have to get in just the right spot.
Gotta look at your crotch in order to hop on.
No worries. I see you found some NVGs too.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Start the flipper real quick.
We might as well. One bad thing about riding on motorcycles and stuff is you can't check your inventory while you're on. So you better make sure you got everything in there before you get on. This is a nice motorcycle. Wouldn't it be funny if we just come up right up there and there's the Mustang again?
I mean, it'll be cool if we do find one. I'm gonna head to the right. The bungalow should be to your left. If you want to check those out. The half dome with the 210. If you do see the clown, just try to shoot it in the head so you don't damage the items that...
Oh, sure, yeah, no problem. Just shoot the clown in the head. That sounds terrible, but boy, they are tough to kill. I got up on one of these things, one of the 2-story ones, and there was a clown that came right underneath me. We're talking about like Giggles the clown, like a real clown, only they have sharp teeth and they're wicked. Hard to fight. Excuse me. Look careful. I pretty much need everything now. I think I put most stuff in the car.
Okay, well I got bandages. I got a pair of bandages I can give you. Everything out of blood.
Sorry, had to go loud.
Yeah, don't worry. You got zombies on you?
Oh, I got zombies on me, alright. I had a lot of them.
Since you went loud, I'm gonna go loud.
Yeah, go loud. I'm in the building now in the Quonset. I just got jumped by 3 or 4 zombies. I didn't see them around the backside of a truck. Okay. Alright, that's taken care of. That's my bad, because I didn't pay attention as I was coming around there. One-track mine on the goodies. Okay. Nothing from him. Hi, Chimney. We're on Hard Home Summertime Chernerus. We got our Mustang disappeared, so I think it got stolen actually, because we had taken a tire out of it, but we forgot there was a spare tire in the far back, way down in the bottom of the trunk. So unfortunately, I think it got stolen, more so than anything else. I really don't think it was anything. OGT said it wouldn't have despawned, so that's what happened when you're not paying attention. Rail says non-magnifying. Okay. But we had put most of our good stuff in the car, so we didn't have to carry it. So we're out a lot of stuff, unfortunately. Excuse me. So let's see if I can help him. He might have a clown underneath him. There's a knife. We'll grab that. Okay. Get down there and help him. have a clown? You got something underneath him.
No, it's just some nuts and trim them out.
Oh, that was the last one, I think. I think that was it.
Yep.
Got a tomato. Ah, it's ruined there. I got you a mag for your Colt if you need it.
No, it's fine. Take the 45 ammo for your gun, if anything.
Okay.
What condition is
The mag?
is it in?
It's badly damaged. You don't want it. I don't.
Yeah.
There is a water bottle on this guy though. I got it.
Yeah, you can keep it. I got 2 of them. I got a Cobra sight that could go in your K74. They're not like long range. Oh,
Uh-oh.
reset.
Yeah. Yeah, I just saw that. I missed the sign that it was coming.
Yeah, it said like 10-15 minutes, so yeah.
Yeah, Chimney, I thought we had taken the spark and I took one of the wheels off and walked into the building with it. So I logged out with a wheel in my hands. And unfortunately, we didn't take enough stuff off of it. Oh, it was a beautiful car too. What a shame. But we'll find something better. We already found a motorcycle. So we'll find something good. We're very good at finding vehicles, as it turns out. We had, last time we played, we had boat, 2 motorcycles, and 2 different cars. Well, we had just found a car that looked like it was drivable when he found the Mustang, so then we abandoned everything else and got in the Mustang. So, oh, that's a shame that it's gone, but we'll find it again, or we'll find something just as good. It was a beautiful car, though. I put a picture of it in my Discord if anybody wants to see it. I'll just do socials here. It was black and sleek, and it looked like cool enough for McQueen, if you know what I mean. So it was a lot of fun to drive around in. It had the rumble and everything, the brum 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 brum, brum, you know. Really cool. Okay, I'm just going to give you a quick shout out, Jimmy. Thank you so much for coming in and joining us. There we go. And see if we can hop back in now. We are having a few problems because of the ice storm. So if things are slow to respond, we are having a lot of, I think there's some outages here and there. So appreciate you bearing with us while we deal with it. Looks like it kicked me all the way out again, so we'll go back in. Yeah, but it's a great server. There are a few oddities like the clowns and some really big brutal Zeds, but which actually we haven't seen recently. So I don't know if he didn't put the mod back in for them or not. But it's got a lot of quirks. That's a lot of fun. Yeah. We have ice. There's at least 1/4 of an inch of ice on everything outside, so that's why I'm on a little earlier than normal, because I couldn't go cat sitting. I put down extra food for him yesterday just in case, because I heard this was coming. But yeah, it's bad out there. Yeah, I remember you saying you weren't far from Rackaroo. Oh, all the Zeds just went bye-bye. So he must have something better than that. Just peek up here. He's probably already looted everything, but you never know. Something could have respawned. Nope. Alright. So now I want to head over to that set of tents. over there, because I've got the stuff down the way. Looks like there's a Cobra sight there. I'll take that. I might be able to put that on. I better double check, because I think I ran myself out of ammo on the... Nope, I've got 30. If I have to go loud, I will. I ran something out of ammo, though. I'll still use this. I think I have more bullets for this, so I'll use this one for now. Till he comes back in. I'm going to check down here and see if I can find any more good loot.
I was going to ask, do you want to drive the motorcycle a little bit further up the road?
I'm happy to go wherever. Ooh. Polymer pristine. Now that we don't have the car anymore, we can revisit some of those places where we might have found it again. Now, somebody told me you could wear this as a belt. So let me see if that's true. I don't know if it's true on this one or not. Nope. Okay. Oh, hey, I have a thermos on my belt that I forgot about. Oh, it's empty. That's why. I didn't forget about it. I checked and it was empty. So now
no, we left the Savage behind. Never mind. But, yeah, I'm just loading in. Give me a few seconds.
Yeah, I just went down to the other tent to look. Yeah, nothing really.
Check both sides of the tent.
Hello. Hello, fella. Oops, I missed. The little baldy keeps moving his head at the wrong time. Okay. Got such a nice shiny white dome to aim for. I don't know what he meant by both sides of the tent, because there's...
Okay, I spawned with 3 Zeds on me. You mind letting me in your hand?
No, come on down here. I'll get him. Let's see. Get this gun. Try not to hit him. Okay. Oh, shit. Dang, these suckers are hard to kill. Here comes a whole bunch more.
Out of curiosity.
Busy. Where did they go? Yeah, they're making all kinds of noise. But I can't see where they are. Huh. Are they in the porta potty? Did they go in the porta potty? That'd be funny. Oh. Okay, you're set. Do you need me to come fix you up?
I got it. If I don't die, hopefully. Yeah, it should be good.
I did not shoot you, I promise you.
Oh no, you're fine.
I was very careful. Guys, I have come very close to shooting him in the past. Do you need bandages or anything?
No, I'm fine.
Ah, that's ruined. Shoot. Ruined. Geez, I was right over there. When I spawned in, there was nobody there. So that's really weird. I'm pretty sure I killed one over here somewhere, but I don't see them. They tend to disappear into the grass and then I can't find them. Oh well. What did you mean by check both sides of the tent? Uh-oh.
I passed out, but usually on the tent, there's stuff on. There's usually like ammo or stuff on one side of the table, and then there's like stuff on the other side of the table.
See anything down here? Every so often. Hi, Astrogives. Oh, he's passed out again. I'll have to run back up there. Oh. Gotta get used to this again. Just bear with me a moment. Alrighty. Hi. There we go. All set. Thank you for coming on in. Did you just pass out again? Did you pass out again?
Yeah, I'm gonna be passing out. I got no blood.
Uh-oh.
I'm just gonna get on the bike so we could just get on the move. Take care of that zombie.
Yeah, watch that. Yeah, he's right over here.
Yeah, if you have any zombie, take care of him. I'm just gonna try to get to the bike. Hopefully,
Why am I not hitting? Oh, there we go. Get up! Get up! Get up top! Get up top! Oh, you can't. They won't hurt him while he's out, will they? I haven't seen any more for a little while. I don't have any choice on going loud because everything I have with bullets in it is, except for the little gun, is not suppressed. Alright. There could be other people on here too. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. I forgot, Jimmy. Look how fast we can go on this thing, though. So it was really lucky I found this motorcycle right when I discovered that. Oh, hello. Oh. That was one cool drift. You know, you can put the motorcycle in reverse. Yeah, I put the earphones on. I like to listen to the motor. Oops. Here we go. Well, if we die, we die. It's the DayZ. It does sound great. Hi, Striker. You gonna pass out again?
I'm just trying to get my blood up. Hold on.
I'm gonna see if I have anything to feed him. Let's see. I've got a tomato. You can eat that.
I passed out.
Oh. Hard to eat when you're uncon. How do I let him? Why won't it give me the F? Oh, there it goes. Okay, eat that tomato. Let's see, I think I have a can of something. Or I thought I did. Did I eat it all? Nope. There's a tomato and an apple there. Eat those. And here's a Sprite. That'll help. Tell me if you get too full. I'm feeding you some pork too.
Oh, no, I'm fine. I'm fine for food. Thank you.
Did you see the Sprite there?
Yeah, hold on.
That'll give you blood sugar and fluids. Oops.
We just... I passed out. But, we gotta make it to the next town so we can move, yeah, the next few towns. Get on the bike.
What's the plus or minus near the backspace? What's that for? I lost track of what was... Oh, the volume. Oh, yeah. Oh. There, we can hear a little bit of it. Or a lot of it. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. Then we can hear the bloom, 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 but still talk to each other. Yeah, these motorcycles are really fun to drive. It's just the same controls as it is for the boats and for cars. You W to go forward, S and D to turn. You have to remember not to touch your mouse because your mouse changes your point of view and you screw up, which is what I did. And then S is to slow down. E is to shift up and Q is to shift down. So very much like cars. And the boats don't have any shifting, but, well, they do. I guess they do have some shifting, but you don't have to worry about hitting any obstacles, thank gosh. You just have to drive fairly smoothly so that you don't capsize. But I drove the motorcycle for a short while, and I think it might actually be a little easier than a car. I thought it was going to be harder because it's only got two wheels, but it really actually doesn't behave like a balance thing. It has the same quirks as like if you turn too suddenly, you spin out like we just did there. But overall, it's quite fun to drive. That's the first time I've driven a motorcycle because the last time we were on and we had a motorcycle, my ping was so bad, I was scared I was gonna kill us if I drove. But I did drive a boat, and my ping clicked me off the game. And I went flying through the air into the water, and he had to stop and pick me back up. Yeah, it's a little hard to control, but Yeah, we haven't tried that. We have found 2 that we want to steal, but each of them needed some parts that we don't know where to look for. So I think we have to go to one of the mili bases that has airstrip and look around there. I think maybe that's where the like hydraulic something or other. And we also need to find some oil for one of the boats. But oh, alrighty, get off of here if I can.
I didn't see that rock, cat.
That's okay. This has happened before. So if this happens, you have to kind of push at it. You can push the bike, but if you push it in just the right spot, it'll flip back upright. Yeah. They're hard. Actually, when you're driving cross country, it's easy to miss those little low black fences and rocks hidden in the grass. Oh, don't kill yourself. Oh. We've done this before, though, where we got up against a fence. Yeah, Ricky down. What about my backpack? You want to put my backpack underneath it?
Yeah, hold on. Hold on.
You got his under there. Sometimes you can bounce them out by putting...
I don't think it'll work, but
Can you position it where you want it? Mine's big and fat. Oh, that was cool looking. He's sliding on and off. I'm not good at picking these things up and putting them right where you want them. But I'll give it a try. Okay. Put that back in my hands. And then try. Oh, I don't want to bang him with it.
let me see where we're at.
Yeah, that didn't work. Take to hands. Nope. I have pushed it before, though. I wonder if I can push it away from the rock. And that would, if it's not getting me the push command. Try again. Nope, I don't get the push command. Can I push the rock? Nope.
Try to punch it. Try to throw something at it. Try to push it.
I'm not getting the push command.
Okay. We're not too far from the military base. We could probably see that other bike's there and just take the parts off of it.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. I don't see how we can get this back upright. How did we do it before? I can't remember.
Move real quick.
I didn't try from the front. Maybe I can get a push command from the front. Nope. No, I'm not getting a push command from anywhere. Do you want me to take the radiator out and try to carry it in my backpack?
Not yet. Not yet. Move real quick.
We had to chop a tree down one time. Oh, he's got it. He's pushing it. You have to be careful because if you push it and it lands on top of somebody, it can injure you. Or like the car, I got out while it was still rolling, and it just about killed me. Even though it didn't look like I was hit by the car at all, it sure did a number on my health.
Cut my hand.
Cut your... Oh, by punching it?
Yeah, don't punch it.
Okay. I keep moving around trying to find the push command, but I'm not getting anywhere. You can take all the pieces parts. What have I got? How much room have I got? I haven't got too much room. Let's see. Scorpion lock. I took the locking cap off for some reason. Push it. I'm afraid if I push it while he's sitting on it. Yeah.
Can you try to drop the bag in front of the wheel? On top of the wheel?
Oops. Can't do that thing. How do you just drop stuff?
You get close and then just hold G to drop it. Is it on the wheel?
That's better. That's underneath it. It's blurring out black smoke now. It wasn't doing that before. I think we better quit. Or let me try one more thing.
I can't get off the bike now.
Oh no.
Hold on, I'm gonna relog.
Okay. All I can do is
Yeah, I can't get off the bike.
all I can do is check your pulse.
No, yeah, it's fine. No, it's fine.
I'm gonna look while he's doing that and see if I can. Hi, Bostia Gaming. We are on Hard Home Summer Chernerus, and we're in a bit of a bind because Rookie we've wiped out and half our motorcycle, and Rookie was trying to bump it back upright, and he couldn't get off, so he had to log out. Ah, now I can push it. Maybe from the other side. Aha! Progress. If I can do that enough, I might be able to push it away from that rock. I wasn't getting the command before. I'm not sure why. What was different? Yeah. We are, we haven't found... Oh, there. That was a good one. Get around here. See if I can push it back upright. No, I'm not getting the command again. Ah, there we go. Oh, that's not working. What we did before was we had it up against the fence and it got stuck. And he pushed it really hard. And it just bounced right back upright. So I was kind of hoping if I could find the right spot to push it, that might happen. Yeah, this is a fun map. We have been playing it for a little while. Oh, there we go. That was a good one. Closer. You don't want to accidentally... Oh. I'm able to push it now. I don't know if that would work. Rookie, if you can get off the bike, I can push it some more. Take the hands. What if we took off the wheels and then pushed it? Do you think we could get it up right then? I can't while he's standing on it. Oh, there I can. Come on, where's that little symbol? There we go. I can push it, but I can't get it back upright. I can't get it back upright. I can push it.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Let's go to the boat right here.
You want to take the parts off of it?
Hello, motherfucker.
I'll take this part. I'll take this to radio. Oh, he took it. He's got the part. Okay. We got a worn tire. I wonder if I can carry that. Alright. The other one was, wait, what was the other tire? Damaged, yeah, so I'll take the good one. Oh, but I want to take that headlight too. Hang on, I gotta go around and get it. Guess you have to be in just the right spot to...
I already took the stuff out of it. We don't need the wheels or anything like that. We just need the radio and the battery.
Are you sure you don't want to take the worn tire in case what we find is damaged?
Nah, I mean, worst case scenario it'll be damaged or badly damaged. It's fine.
Okay. Oh.
I'm just more concerned whether the boats are here or not. If they're not here, then something's going on.
Okay. Hi, Ferris. You head off to bed and relax? Thank you for bringing your raid. I really appreciate it. We were busily fighting over trying to get that motorcycle back up and running. It's unfortunately, I think it's a lost cause, so we're going to go ahead and see. We lost our Mustang. We think somebody stole it. We checked with...
I don't see the boat either, Cat.
Oh dear. So we may have lost our boat and our Mustang. Hi, Pete. Welcome in. Yeah, that's the risk of telling people what server you're on and showing people on on channel that you have a good vehicle. It's always possible somebody said, "Hey, I want to go check that out." But it's also we parked it near a spawn town, which was pretty stupid. Now that I think about it. Hi, Cass. Welcome in. Well, where was the last place we saw one? Was Cherno, right?
Yeah, we're a long way from Cherno, so we're not going to be seeing a boat anytime soon.
Well, there might be another boat spawn, you never know, but in the interim, let's look for a car.
Let me just hide in the bush real quick. Give you a quick second.
Sure. Yeah, we wiped out on our motorcycle. So, we have to go look for another one. We think there's one up at the military, but our boat is missing too. We had a boat over here on the shore. And unfortunately, we had put all of our good stuff in the car so we could go out and raid. Which means that we lost pretty much all of our good stuff. And so we are having to recoup from that loss. But it's not the end of the world.
Okay, I gotta step away real quick. I'll drop it real quick.
No problem. I think I'm going to go over and search those boats. See if we can come up with something. Well, actually, if he's going to stay in game, I better protect him. Alrighty. Let me see, is that a motorcycle over there? Or I mean a viable car? Nope. There's a mili area over there. And there's a deer. So we put our food, a lot of our food, water. We had 3 jerry cans, one with water and 1 and 2 with gas. They were in the car, so we pretty much got skunked on that. And I had put like my sharpening stone in there and all kinds of stuff. So unfortunately, it got stolen. So we are now without a lot of stuff and have to. Oops, that's a 9x19. Have to recoup a little bit. So I'm just. We'll have to go looking for another car. You know, when you steal a car, it's not too surprising if somebody else comes along and steals it too. I think it's long gone, to tell you the truth. If they were smart, they took it up north where it's easier to hide. I'll bet that's what they did. Let's see. Do I have any 54539? I don't know. I don't think I do. Got 9x19s. Oh, I got an apple I can eat. I'll get under this tree here. Because apparently you don't get as wet when you stand under a tree, just like in real life. Oh, it's possible. Because, oh well, we found it in a series of cars that were parked at a mili up on the west side of the map. So I don't think we stole it from anybody per se, but you know, it's possible that somebody had just parked it there for a little while. And we didn't go far after that. We just we went back down the shore and drove around for a bit, but we actually aren't too far from where we found. I don't think we're too far from where we found the Mustang in the first place. So it is possible. So I think we've got the mili behind us a little bit. And then there's we were looking to go to a mili up the coast here. So, alright, I've eaten my way into some more space. I've got some 9x19s there. I've got some shotgun rounds I don't need because I no longer have the shotgun. And they're in pretty bad condition, so let's just get rid of those. I don't think he has one either. I've got the headlight for... I'm going to put that on there. Yeah, I've got a fair amount of stuff. I just kind of disorganized here. Let me try and get it back into some kind of shape here. Try to get everything together that's like. Oh, that's right. Those are 25 stacks. These are 9x19.
If you can run up to the military base and see that other bike thing.
Is that toward the west?
Turn around. Facing my rookie direction. The road to the left. You can follow the road up.
Down here?
If you don't see the bike outside of the military camp, then the bike comes there no more.
Okay. Alright, I'll go check.
And if the bike isn't there, then there's something going on with the server. Because there would be the odds that a boat, 2 cars, and a bike would disappear.
Yeah, I did talk to OGT. He said that nothing has been taken off, but that doesn't mean it's all working right either. So.
No, yeah. Totally makes sense, especially with knowledge about yeah, give me 5 minutes, I'll be back with it.
I think I set some stuff down over here. I better check. Yeah, that's where that was. Just make sure I didn't drop anything into the grass that I wanted to keep. Oh, I think we're good. Alright, off up the hill we go. I also hear a deer. That would solve some of our food problems. Oh, there is a bike. Look at that, guys. There's a bike right here. This is where we left one, I don't know, a couple of days ago. I just ran by a DMZ right when I'm running out of stamina. Alright. Try to go quiet here. Oh, there's another one. See if there's any other guys floating around here. Yep, they're down there in the rain though. So it's possible they didn't hear me. See what the bike needs. It needs a radiator. And it has a badly damaged spark plug. I took the spark plug. I thought it did. Maybe Rookie took it. Oh, no, there it is. So that one's damaged. I can get that one out of there. I just need the radiator. So he's got the radiator. Yeah, see, I should have brought that damn tire with me, just like I was thinking. So actually I'm going to run back down where we were. I think I can remember where we were. And go get that worn tire, because this is much smarter. If I can find it, where we wiped out. I think we were down here a ways. There's another guy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find the bike again, or if it will despawn. It was right along in this area. Well, we wiped out. Next to a rock. If I can find the bike again, I could bring that tire back. Yeah, there was a boulder like right here kind of thing, only it was bigger. We could always ride the motorcycle back and get it, but there's a lot of Zeds there. I didn't think we came this far, but it's possible. 'Cause I was behind him, and I went running after him. But it's along in here somewhere. Oh, this is probably a fool's errand. But I don't think I can find it again. Nope. Shoot. Should have just done what I thought and... Ah, there it is. There we go. I'm listening to myself from now on. Of course, now I can't see where I'm going. I'll just use Rookie as a guide and walk up to him. Because I didn't even come back 100 yards from him before we found the... There are some Zeds in the woods there, though. So I have to walk around them. And then sit this down. Luckily, you don't need utensils to take tires on or off the motorcycles. So you don't need a wrench or anything. Just walk as fast as I can. I'm super heavy. There's the railroad track. Right along in here somewhere there's a Z. But I can always use the wheel as a melee if I have to. I was like, I think we should take the tire. Nah, we'll be fine. Now let's see, 240, 260. It's right along in here, just ahead of that mili. I hope the rain holds up. She says as the rain goes away. Okay. So now I'm going to have to fight people for the bike, I think. Yeah, there's a bunch of mili Zeds up there. So I'll have to get up on something. Kill all of them. And then get my motorcycle. I can see it right there ahead of me, straight ahead. Behind that black car, just ahead of the other black car, but I know there's a mili Zed pretty close by, so we'll go over there. At least get close, and then I can get up on the car and shoot them all from there. I can go loud. Okay, so which one was that one? That was the one. There we go. There we go. Alright, now I got a worn and a damaged. That's the best we can expect. Rookie, I found another motorcycle. We need the radiator. He's not back yet? Okay. Well, we might as well go look for mili gear. Since he's coming over anyway. Bink, bink, bink. One of them did. Do we see any more? Yeah, there's a guy coming. Okay. I have time to... Oh, that's my FX. I don't think I have another mag for my gun. But I have plenty of time. Hello, buddy. Okay, I've got the bike. I replaced the worn tire. Need the radiator. There are Zeds all over, though. I'm killing them. Just bear with me. Oops, I'm out. Okay. Switch to number 3. Oh, that's gonna go loud, though. No. Wait, there's one. There's one. Okay, we got the bike. We need the radiator. We're right here in the road ahead of the mili. I've killed all the Zeds that I could see.
And the other thing is that we won't have water.
I have a small amount of water in that bottle I found.
Yeah, it won't be enough, especially if we're replacing the radiator.
Here, let me give you the water bottle, and I'm gonna go up there and see if there's anything in the mili area. Oh, gas canister. Shoot, you know, all my cooking stuff was in the car. Damn it.
Well, I got 3 water bottles and a canteen, and you got the canteen and another water bottle, don't you?
Yeah, I think so. Just a minute. Yeah, and they're all empty though. I think I might have killed them all. Of course, I'll find out I didn't when I get up here. There are clowns on here too.
What the dog do? What the dog do?
That's a scope. Some ammo, that's good. I don't see anybody else. Really need another. Let me check my water bottle situation.
The car has enough gas? Or bike has enough gas to get us to the closest gas station, but the problem is going to be
Water, yeah.
water. Yeah.
I've got one canteen. I gave you the water bottle. And my canteen's empty, so that water bottle was all the water I had, so.
No, yeah, it's not going to be enough, but
Maybe we should have put camo netting over our car. Oh, there's a guy. I got him. I'm getting better at this aiming business. Oh, thank you for following, Axel. I really appreciate it. We lost our car, but we are looking for a replacement. I'm just going to steal everything that isn't nailed down, basically. Anything that will fit in my bag. Just do it as quick as possible and get out of here. I will say that these military Zeds, well, all Zeds on this particular server, respawn very quickly, so you need to get in and get out. Whatever you're doing, don't futz around for very long because you will get caught. And they are numerous and aggressive. So it's a good idea to move and move fast. There's combat pants. Mine are in bad shape, so I'm going to switch to those. And that gives me 10 more slots as well. There we go. That's pretty handy. Oh. I found a USG-45, pristine. Only got 2 bullets, but I've got some 45s. Ooh. A field jacket. I have a field jacket. Yeah, you have to really... He's right, you do have to check. Don't know if he already looked here. There's a bayonet. I think he did, because there's only stuff in here that he wouldn't take.
alright, so we're trying to get the bike running. Our best bet is to run back into town, fill up the water bottles that would give us enough water to go to the gas station.
I can't get up there.
Get us back to the town, finish filling it up with water, and then we could go wherever we can from there.
Sounds good. I'm too heavy to get up on there.
Oh, it's fine. We could get off. Unless there's anything you need to drop off, leave it at the bike. Let's go back towards the bike.
I think I heard a Zed. Did you check the other 2-story sandbagger?
Yeah.
I always wonder if any of these Humvees are drivable. It's too bad you can't.
You don't need to drop it off at the bike.
Alright. I'm afraid somebody will come along and steal it, though. I don't want to put anything down. I don't think I need this. Oh. I want to keep the USG. Okay, I'm going to put that down. That's 45, so I definitely want to keep that. Definitely want to keep that. We'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Keep that. Get rid of that. There we go. Put that. Put that there. Put that there. Okay. I think I got enough room to put some stuff in now. Do you have a second while I... Oh, there's a Zed right behind you too, out in the grass. Just be FYI. Yeah. I need to reload.
Yeah.
There we go. I can put that on my toolbar too. Soon I'm going to have to pare down. Yeah, as I was saying, they respawn very quickly, so we need to get out of here. Oh, you know what else was in the car? Was my gun cleaning kit. Gosh darn it. We really lost a lot of stuff when somebody stole our car. Somebody stole the car we stole.
You gotta move from here because they're gonna start spawning in.
Yeah. Which way did you go?
Behind you.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow the shoreline and see if we can see another boat. We pretty much
Sounds
have to go
good.
to the next town over.
Yep. Do we want to leave the radiator and the spark plug?
Yeah, it's fine. It has no water, so even if they take the bike, it's not gonna get far by the time they ruin it. My main concern was that the boat was missing, and
Well, somebody could have easily stolen that too after they had the car.
yeah, but I mean, look how far the boat is, though, for somebody to come all the way out here to steal it.
It did occur to me somebody could have been watching one of our streams.
Yeah.
Because we just pretty much told them exactly where we left everything.
Oh, but that's because they know where Chernerus is at, like, the location. But, yeah, no, I get you.
It's always a risk when you tell people what server you're playing on. But I do want everybody to play this server. It's really fun.
Like I said, I played it this morning, so it's just weird that it's all locked. Like,
True enough. True enough.
Yeah, well, when I got home from work, I jumped on for a little bit, and that's I'm like, alright, cool, let's get all this cool stuff.
Well, you know, we found it once, we'll find it again. That's the nice thing about this server is stuff seems to respawn pretty quickly, and of course the bad guys do too, but you know, just be patient and keep looking. He can't move very fast because he's low blood. I wish I had some saline, but I don't. I check. I'm just gonna... Oh, I'm carrying a gun with no bullets in it. That's always smart. I'll check my pink bear and see what's in there. Oh, hey. There's that other damaged spark plug. What?
Right, the town's up ahead, so we're not too far. Once we get this bike in action, we'll start moving in.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you, Striker.
Start getting like better loot, I guess. Better floating. My stuff's already beat up.
Yeah, I found some new pants at that tent. But yeah, my stuff was getting pretty beat up too. Is that one of the spawning tent trains? Do you think that's one of those spawning trains? Or is that always there?
Well, the train track's far. Let's go take a look over here.
Yeah, over there there's a train sitting there, and I think I see mili crates on it. Hi! Hi Hi, Luna's Kitty. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for the raid. We really appreciate it. Just get you a shout out real quick here.
I don't see no train.
It's along the coast a little bit. I'm looking right at it.
Oh, then go for it.
Oh, do you want my water bottle so you can fill that up while I go check the train?
No, you're fine. I'm going to the gas station.
Okay. Yeah, this looks like mili. Those look like mili crates to me. I think this is one of those spawn every 90 minutes somewhere on the. Oh, there's a lot of Zeds there too, so we'll have to be careful. We'll have to be sneaky. The funny thing is, I don't really have all that much room to carry stuff. Oh, you did! Oh no, you died. Oh, that sucks. It's fun though, isn't it? I had such a good time there. I still have a character there. He switched out the spawns though. Oh, I just have to sneak past that guy. And past that person.
I got no food, so when we get to the town, let's loot it so I could get some, so we could look for some item, for some more items.
Sounds like a plan. I'm at the train. There are a lot of Zeds, so I'm just being really careful.
No, I see what you mean now. Here, let me try to jump on top of this car and I'll get their attention.
Oops. Shit.
There you go.
I breathed at the wrong moment. Oh, now he's gone loud. Uh-oh.
Hello,
It'll be alright. Oh, here's a... Yeah, this is definitely a military convoy. Shit. Hop off, come on. Gotta help him. Gosh, they're hard to hit when they're running. I hit her. Oh shit. I back up. That settles that. Alright. Onward and upward. What I don't want to do is accidentally shoot him. Which if I keep flailing around there, I'm afraid I might. I mean, he's already gone loud, so... Damaged tactical gloves. Well, we'll pick him up just in case he needs any. Hi Rachel! Welcome on! Oh no, now we have another problem. I'm too frickin' heavy to get up here. Alright, so what do I do about that? Alright. Now I hope we don't lose anything. Yeah, let me get you a shout out real quick here. Thank you for coming on in. We're exploring and we lost our car. So we are replenishing supplies and we just spotted this military convoy. That's pristine. I just picked one up. I don't know if it was pristine or not. Oh, I put it down in my bag. So, busily picking stuff up. I don't want to, oops. I don't think I can get out this end, but let's check it. Oh yeah, you can. These convoys seem to have some pretty good stuff. Got another one. Don't need that. Yeah, so you have to be able to jump up. You have to time it just right. Oh. Oh, yay, a mag. Shoot. Because if I can't get up there, I have to leave my backpack there and just go. Because they're locked on either end. Ooh. Oh, hey, there's another gun.
How is the train looking?
The train is full of good stuff.
I just killed like 15 zombies.
Train is full of military gear.
I'm in the front. I'm in the front train.
Do you want to have a bison? It doesn't.
No,
Okay.
I'm fine.
But I am taking that pistol suppressor for show. Okay. Yeah, these trains are. Oh, there's another mag for my gun. Shit! Now I've got a problem. Let's get rid of that. We don't need that. Ooh. Ah. Get rid of that. I'm taking that for sure. Running out of room. Let's see. I've got a badly damaged melee. I wish I could quickly tell what I can stack. So I could get some more room in here because I put my backpack down. I can pick those up for now. Can't open them from this end, so again I have to run around. He didn't want a bison. There's some sights. And a SG5. I don't have an SG5, so I don't need that.
I already checked the front parts, so there's not much.
Okay, I have to run back and get my backpack.
Okay, I see where you dropped it.
There we go.
Yeah, let's just get into the town.
Did you get anything good at the gas station?
No, there wasn't any. I was hoping that there was going to be a car spawn.
Yeah, right now, folks, what we're just doing is we found another motorcycle and we wiped out. We couldn't get it standing back upright. So we went looking and we found another motorcycle.
Just to grab a drink and have a smoke.
Alrighty. Once we get into town, we can find the. Do you know where the well is?
Yeah, it'll be in the middle. It'll be in the middle of the town. So wherever you see like a T intersection on the road, it's gonna be on the right side by the bar or by the restaurant.
Okay.
Like you know that red brick building that usually has like the little
Yep.
bar dining?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be right there. We're gonna get to it, and then from there, let's get to it first, and then from there, I saw something running up ahead. Never mind, there's some zombies in front of me. To the left. I'm gonna stick to the right.
Always a good plan. Avoid them if we can. One thing on this server, boy, if you stir them up. Oh, hi, Rich. Welcome in. There are tons of them. And, like I said, they're pretty aggressive. So, if you go loud, you better be standing up on something. Because you're going to be surrounded pretty quick. They don't, you don't see them.
Walls up ahead.
You don't see them until you go loud, and then all of a sudden they just show up out of nowhere. 10, 15 of them, and we keep using up ammo at the rate we're going. We won't be able to fight them off. But they're just, there's good stuff to be had, so it's definitely worth a try. And this is where
the wall's right here where I'm at. I'm gonna hide in this shack. Oh, I found a radiator. So we find a car.
Hot dog, hot dog. There's a
Yeah,
car.
so we find a car or a bike, we're good. So if we find a car along the way, we'll be in good shape. Yeah, I'm gonna go quick. Apologies, I'll be back real quick.
Go for it. I can loot the town a little bit. Oh, yeah, I got overrun by zombies out there too. In the little area when I first came on board, onto Alcatraz, there were like 3 Quonset huts and some other stuff, and they were everywhere. So I got up on something and just shot the daylights out of them, and was really praying that there was nobody else out there with me. But then it was so dark I could barely see when I first got there. So it was quite startling to discover you were surrounded by them in the dark. So I had to risk using my universal headlight, and man, I'll tell you, there were so many of them. But I got in one of the Quonsets then, and they de-aggroed enough for me to walk a little bit further away. And then I came out of there and got all that stuff looted and got up top. And up top there weren't that many for a while. Okay, now I've got that filled up. I had a water bottle, but I think I gave it to him. So I will just go ahead and loot. But I think I probably need to fix some stuff. Oh, I don't know. Everything looked pretty good, actually. Yeah? Oh, damaged shoes. So I need to find some shoes. And he found a radiator. But anyway, I really enjoyed the jaunt out to Alcatraz. That was something else. So I'm still out there. Oh hey, a frying pan. I don't think I can fit it in. Let's see. We'll see what we can do. Let's put this on. This is a pristine, so I don't need this. Let's put that back. Yeah, I don't think they can get in here. They can't get in, so I'm not going to worry about them. He's still in his shed, so he's safe. Hey, Granny. Come on over here. Granny. I'm gonna take care of her. Enjoy, Luna's kitty. I made my crazy meatloaf. I don't know if I told you guys, but I ran out of saltines. So I was trying an experiment. Hey baby, come on over here. Yeah, and all your friends too. And I made it with flaming hot Cheetos as the bread, you know, the breadcrumbs kind of thing. Because I was out of saltines, and it's really good. But my lordy, is it hot! He's too far away. There we go. Alright, we got most of them. Now let's fix up the gloves if we can. Yep, I got a sewing kit. There we go. Yeah, so anyway, I made this meatloaf, and I didn't have any eggs, but I figured I'd put cream and ketchup in it and see, hopefully that would make a nice moisture. And it, because we can't get out to the grocery store right now because we had an ice storm today and it's still ongoing. And there is more than 1/4 inch of ice on everything. So I was not going anywhere. In fact, I'm supposed to cat sit every day, but I had put down extra food yesterday because I was pretty sure we were going to get stuck. Boy, they're stingy. I need shoes. So let's just keep looking. There's a quilted jacket. But I have my field jacket. So it turned out pretty good, but I was telling my sister, I think I need some Pepto-Bismol because it was so hot. I don't normally make meatloaf. I was going to make ground beef with some Brussels sprouts and stuff, but again, with the weather being the way it is. Well, hey, there's a tire for Ada. No shoes. To be careful because we're not alone on this server. There are other people floating around and potentially in our area, because this is where cars and stuff spawn, so I see a lot of open doors, which makes me think that I may probably have some company. I don't need a cleaver. Ooh, that's welcome. Okay. I really would like to get that motorcycle back together and get out of here. And I don't have that red anymore. Less noticeable is good. Hi Nanu! Welcome in. There we go. Well, it's getting dark. We lost our Mustang, Nanu. So I'm looting around looking for some shoes. But we did find a motorcycle, and we just have to get it filled up with water. And then we can take off. So we came to town to get water. I've got my canteen full. And we'll go back and get enough in it that we could bring it to us if we had to. Getting so dark though, I can't see where I'm going. I thought I was right next to the hunting store. But, uh-oh. Now I can't see where I am. Oh, hello. Boy, things get dark here fast. Problem is, I took off the helmet that I had, or I had a headlamp and I left it in the car. So when it gets dark on here, it gets really dark and I can't see very well in the dark. So I think I'm going to hunker down for a little bit. I thought I saw one of those little shops, but I don't see it now. And I'm too heavy to go over that wall. I came in one door and out the other. Got a little turned around as I usually do. Hi, Don. Run's going alright. We lost our Mustang though. Sadness. Huh. So now I'm busily trying not to get killed in the dark. I don't know this town very well, but I'm trying to find a pair of shoes. Yeah, we lost the Mustang. We think somebody stole it. Since we stole it to begin with, we can't really complain. But we will anyway. I think I've already been in here. Pretty sure I've already been in here, but I lose orientation pretty quickly in the dark. Yeah, I've definitely been in here already. Hi, Chipoodle. Welcome in. Yeah, so we found a motorcycle. We just have to get water into it. The radiator's a little dry, but we rode. I drove the motorcycle today for the first time. It was so much fun. Definitely recommend if you get a chance to get on here and drive one. They are so much fun. It's a little daunting in that you have to be able to balance, but it's not really as bad as I thought it was going to be. Boy, I really cannot see. His address. Where's Rookie from? The Southwest. He lives in a nice warm climate. Hi, Nate. Welcome in. Don, could we get a shout out for Nate? Yeah, and up where I am from, in Michigan, we had a really bad ice storm today. So my internet has been kind of spotty, and I was a little worried I wouldn't be able to stream, but looks like everything's okay. I'm just looking for a pair of shoes, so trying to figure out where the doors are. Ah, this is the side one. Because I cannot see well. Thank God for that personal light they have on here. At least when you get close enough to stuff, you can sort of spot stuff. Really just need shoes. Oh yeah, you had it too? My sister told me it was coming because I have one sister in Montana and one sister in Minnesota, and they both said snowstorm. But then I happened to read the weather report, and it said ice, and they said, you know, because it was raining and we were hovering right at the temperature shift to freezing. And so yeah, my sister said she had about 6 to 8 inches. I think she's just north of you, Don, in the Forest Lake area. And my sister in Montana, they got a whole new set of powder for skiing, so my brother-in-law is pretty happy about it. He's a really good skier. He's actually mountain rescue. So he was looking forward to that. Alright. Oh, hello. Hello. Whoop, whoop. So he's really having fun up there on the mountain skiing, but the rest of us are all thinking, boy, how can we get out of this? I think we'll just go in here for a minute. Use this time to check over our inventory. See if we can't find some more room. Yeah, about 30 minutes, yeah. It is a nice area. I think they call it Columbus now, because they changed the name of the town a while back. Might as well eat some dog food. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Just trying to... I don't need rubber slugs because I don't have a shotgun. I don't really need 308 either, I don't think. I don't think anything I have has a 308. I just found this, the USD-45. I like that gun. It's got a badly damaged mag, though. I think it's badly damaged, yeah. So that's going to be a little dicey. And Rookie found me this M4. But I don't have many bullets for it. I have just 30. 5.5645. I may actually have found some more 5.5645. Just let me look. Thought I did. Yeah, okay, good. So I can reload. I've got 35 more, so I can do a full reload on that. Again, I don't know about the 308s. This is the first time I've had a chance to sit down and kind of go through everything. These are damaged tracers. I'll slap that on top of there. He might need them, so I'm going to hang on to them. 5.5539s. I don't think we need those. Yeah, that's right. They redid a bridge up there, yeah. Yeah, but that's a beautiful area up there. Let's see, I just that put away quite a few of them then. Getting everything sorted, getting everything fixed that I can. I still need to fix my shoes, but I wonder if I can fix my... Since they're tennis shoes, maybe I can fix them with a... Nope. Nope. Everything's just damp. Alright. Hi, BT. Ms. Nikki. How are you doing? Welcome in. We were just discussing the horrible weather we've all been experiencing. This has been one of the weirdest winters, I swear. People in Southern California are getting a blizzard warning, if you can believe that. Don, can you give Nikki a shout out? I appreciate it. And, yeah, it's crazy. I read about it on the news this morning. I was like, on my YouTubes, and couldn't believe it. Like, what on earth is Southern California getting a blizzard warning? I know when I lived out there, I kept thinking, man, they had better. I'm gonna throw out the badly damaged spark plugs. I don't think I ever want to use one of those. I blew up a card using those before, and I really don't need a compass because WhataaRookie knows where he's going, but I guess I'll hang on to it for now. Let's see. I know I had some 45s. Oh, I probably loaded them all into the other gun. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of one of these badly damaged mags. Take all the bullets out. Yeah, I was always like that when I was here in Michigan. When you get out and you shovel or you snowblow your drive, and a few minutes later it doesn't look like you did anything. It's sort of demoralizing. Sometimes we get really heavy snow, really wet, and the snowblower can't really even manage it. So right now everybody's kind of hunkered down, just doing the best we can to wait this out, because we've got so much ice on everything that I'm afraid the weight of it's going to break tree branches and probably down some power lines. Yeah, I'll bet the skiing is going to be really good up at Mammoth. I'm going to get rid of I'll get rid of the worm too. What the heck? I don't need a worm. Okie doke, I'm just hiding out while it's dark. Might be lighter by now. It looks lighter. Is it getting light yet? I can't tell. I'm hiding in the shed. Alright, let's see. I got a brass knuckle. I might just take that instead of my damaged pipe. The pipe takes up a lot of room. Where is the pipe? Okay, something's not open. There we go.
Yeah, it's early.
I'm just going to get rid of that. Those are 76239s. There we go. Why are they different? Oh, those are 9x39s. I guess we'll hang on to that. We can always use them. Do you need an RVN sight?
No, I'm fine.
I've got a sight on there. I don't know if this will take a sight.
I'm fine.
This will take a sight. Maybe that I can use that on there. I can. Does need a battery though, and I don't think I have one. 'Cause I put them in the car. We put everything in the car and then left the car, and probably not the smartest place to ever leave a car. And so we no longer have the car as a result. Let's see. That can go there. I'm going to put my little wormy there. Might as well hang on to him. I've got the headlight for the car, for the motorcycle. I've got 76239s. I've got an SG5 compensator, but I don't have an SG5. I've got a USG, so I can't use the compensator on that, I don't think. Oh. Nope. But I can use the suppressor, which I found. There we go. Hot dog. Even better. I think I've done everything I can to kind of clean things up. Make sure my gear isn't damaged.
Whenever you're ready to head back for the bike, I'm ready.
45, and that's a 45. So we'll just put that there. Yeah, almost ready. I'm just cleaning up my inventory. How are you set for food?
I'm good.
Okay. Get my I'll get my silenced pistol. There we go. Still need shoes. I didn't find any. I think I looted this whole town in the dark. So if you want to stop in one of these houses and look for shoes, that'd be great. Also didn't look for food. Oh, there's a plum. Oh, nice juicy one. Hot dog. I'll look over here for shoes. Ooh, MK. Do you want an pristine MK? It does not have a mag.
No, I'm fine.
Okay. Does that mean you're almost done with school?
You need to fill up your water bottle.
I did.
Alright, we could get out of here.
Just make sure. Yeah, it's full. Still looking for shoes, so if we find any. Otherwise, I'm good. Oh, except I'm out of bullets. I hate them when they do that. I don't need a rope. Yeah, I threw out my, I forgot to put my brass knuckles on my #1 spot there. There we go. Does this give you a master's then? Or a PhD? Or a bachelor's? I'm not sure if you're in the same type of school system as we are. This place is lousy with Zeds.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds
Okay, I
like...
don't know what other bike with that now. It's in short lengths.
Another one? Wow.
Remember the American flag one?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
white and blue one, yeah.
Yeah, but we needed a radiator for that one, right? I think that's why we left it behind, because it needed a new radiator. Do you still have the radiator?
Yeah.
We should probably have used the tagging feature on the map to locate them. But, you know, given that we've lost a boat and a car, it's possible they wouldn't still be there anyway.
Be careful on the right.
Yeah. A lot of Zeds around here. But I was saying, Nikki, that sounds like a really super valuable degree to have. I mean, that's only ever going to grow, so sounds really good. I hope you enjoy the work, because I wish I knew how to do more stuff in IT. Rachel's so good at it. Explains it so well that it would be cool to have that kind of ability to help people with their computers and set stuff up. Oh, we need to get rid of a gentleman there. One moment. Rookie, I just have to do a bot removal. I'll be right back. Let's get that guy banned. I can't. That's interesting. Oh, there I did. Yeah. There we go, guys. Sorry about that. Okay. That was an interesting one. I've never seen one with a different alphabet on.
Watch the left of the right here. Straight across. Oh, you're worried about water and raining?
Yeah, I know. Oh, thank you, Don. Thank you, Looney. And welcome in. Thank you for gifting subs to Nikki and to Don. Well, we are Going back to the motorcycle we found, we had to get some water for its radiator. And this is the second motorcycle we've had tonight. We wiped out on the other one and we couldn't get it to stand back upright. It's right along in here somewhere, lying on its side unless it despawned with a restart, which is possible. But we got all the important parts off of it, and we found another one. Just actually, it was within like 200 or 300 yards of the one that we wiped out on, which was astonishing. It's along the railroad tracks here. I bet that all those mili Zeds have spawned back in right by where the bike is.
Yeah. Yeah, as soon as you said there was one in the field behind you, there was one in the bush behind you.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. I picked them all off the first time around, so this time I don't have any, I don't have ammo for my gun, but I did find the US, or the US-45. If you play on here, you're going to be perpetually...
Okay, I see the military encampment. I think we're by the first
yeah.
story camp.
Yeah, it's just ahead of that then. Not too far up. In between the two black cars at the front of the line. If it's, I hope to God it's still there. It just occurred to me it might have despawned with a restart. I hope not.
I'm just kind of curious to see if there are still boats in the server.
I didn't ask about the boats. I just asked about the cars.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking. Like, when we started getting back on the road, that's what I kind of want to check on the way back.
Oh yay! Yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. I got a new sub, a new emote approved today.
Should we get a fire started?
I kind of like to get on the motorcycle and get the hell out of here. Yeah, we're very close to it. Hopefully it's still there. Okay. It'll be up here just following that second car. It's still here. Oh, thank gosh. We're just circling around a mili that we just killed everybody at. Do you think stuff will have respawned at the mili? Is it worth going back in? Okay, I gave you my water bottle there because I can't figure out how to fill it. So, okay, you do that. I put it in the environment, and I'll go look down there. Yeah, they're definitely back. Yeah, they're back for sure.
We got more than enough water.
Okay, do you want to just head out rather than coming back?
Your call, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have a whole lot of ammo. I'd rather just,
okay.
Since we just, yeah, I think we better get out of Dodge while the getting's good. So this is the motorcycle, and it's a lot of fun. Sounds good. Yep. Here we go. These are a lot of fun to drive. I did drive one for a short distance. It's a lot like driving a car, the same mechanics, but it's you're totally exposed. So like if you see Zeds in the road, yeah, if you see Zeds in the road, you don't want to be. This is where we found the Mustang the last time we were through here. I don't either. No, I don't see it either. Probably hidden away somewhere in a garage. So we're gonna run in here and get some gas. Which sucks because we had just filled up. We had just finished filling up the other. There we go. Oh. Yeah, we had just filled up the other one. It took forever to fill up the tank with gas. You know, one bottle at a time because it will hold an entire gas can. And yeah, you can't shoot off the back. Yeah, but we wiped out. So, and unfortunately, could not get it upright again. That's one bad thing about them is if you wipe out and you fall sideways. So you have to be really careful not to do like an overzealous Tokyo drift, because if you fall over sideways, oops, no, don't do that. Jeez. Then you, yeah, you can't shoot off the back. You can't get in your inventory or anything when you're riding on the back. It's like being in a car. So that's a little bit of an unfortunate situation, because, I mean, it'd be a good opportune time, you would think, to go through your inventory, and oh gosh, this thing is almost empty, so this is going to take a while. I'm going to use my furnace. Doesn't my I can't think of the word, canteen, doesn't that take more gas than the water bottle? I think so.
Well, I got two water bottles, so I've been filling both of them up.
Yeah, I guess I might as well do both.
For a second, I thought I put some gas in me. I'm not getting back.
I almost drank some. The drink is really close to refill. No, I'm fine. I would have noticed. Oh, now I'm sick.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, but it's probably just a cold.
Oh, I think I put some gas in me.
Uh-oh.
I honestly think I put some gas in me. I feel by now.
Oops. What am I doing? Fill. Don't empty. Fill. Okay, that was weird. I don't suppose you have any charcoal, do you? Oh, that's why that one didn't fill all the way. I don't think he fed me gas. I don't think I'm sick from that, because I would be really sick if, oh, I take that back. I take that back. I am definitely sick. Well, seeing as how I just threw up my guts, yeah, you probably did feed me gas. I'm still alive. Hi, Chad. I guess I am a biker. Don't drink it, don't drink it. You, jeez. No, don't drink it. Fill it. It can't be full that fast. Oh, I guess it could be. Yeah. She's sick. Ah, well. We'll just keep her working. If we can. Yeah, now my food and everything's starting to go down. Yeah, that's empty out. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and empty the rest of that onto the ground. So I don't accidentally drink it. Yeah, I am. Uh-oh. We're having a rough day. Alright, wait. Oh, no, just get back up. I want my plum. And I don't have anything. I don't think I have any. All the meds and everything were in the bag that I stuck in the back of the. I think if you throw up, though, it's actually good. I think it's good if you throw up. Because I think Birch told me that if you throw up, then you get the gas out of your system. So can I make myself throw up? I think I can. Anybody remember where the command is for throwing up? Vomit, there we go. I don't know whether that actually clears you out or not. Does anybody know if the fake thing, do you actually throw up? I think you do. Okay. Well, is he sick too? Are you throwing up too? Yeah. We're getting soaked too. So that's not helping any.
Not yet. If you're trying to avoid throwing up, just jump on the bike, and I think it'll prevent you from throwing up.
Well, I was wondering because Birch had told me if you drink, Birch said if you drink gas to go ahead and throw up. Because then it gets the gas out of your stomach. But I don't know if he was pulling my leg or not. Okay. At least I can get all this stuff off. Oh, I don't have the 6 symbol anymore, so I think it worked. Go ahead and throw up. Can you make yourself throw up?
No, I should be fine. I think I fed you more than what I drank.
I don't have the 6 symbol anymore, so I think we're okay. I upchucked a bunch of stuff. Of course, it won't really matter because we're just going to go ride the bike in the rain anyway. All right.
Okay, if you're not throwing up sick, then we're just going to head north. Is that cool?
Yeah, let's go.
Get off the shore.
Yeah, and we'll need to stop somewhere with a well to fill our bottles back up with water. But we're good. How's the radiator look? Can't see the gauge from here. Looks like we're almost full on the gas.
Radiator's fine. We got more than enough water.
Cool.
And then gas lights don't know cool.
Yep. Let's hit the road then. Yeah, Birch is pretty smart. I don't think he was kidding because I just got better a lot faster than I. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, he said if you eat something bad, if you throw up right away, then it gets it out of your system. This is the train that we went and looted. These show up periodically around the map, apparently. That one had mili stuff on it. So I did get some ammo, and I got grip for my M4. Not a whole lot of good stuff, but it's some good stuff. It's definitely... Oh, shit. Definitely worth looking at. Oh, dear. You want to try to avoid hitting those guys when you're on a motorcycle because it'll damage your radiator really fast. You can just drive through them in a car, and I think you can hit quite a few of them before you damage your car, but on a motorcycle it's apparently different. Thank God he knows the maps pretty well, so he knows where all the wells are. We're headed north.
Fill up the water.
That was a little disconcerting. We're still rolling. Alrighty. Oh, I've still got my earplugs on. Oh, there's my favorite thing in the whole game. A kitchen timer. I'm going to refill since I threw out my plum and my water. Yeah, yeah. We'll get a full refill here. Now we should be set for going for a good while. I don't have too much food, but I've got some. I think I do. Although I did throw up my... Let's see, I have a plum. Nope, I just have a dried plum. Oh, and I have some dog food, so I'm good. I have a dried plum and 3/4 of a can of dog food. There we go. Put that back. Put back on the bike. Now this is the town where we spent the night, so I know there are no shoes here. But all those Zeds we fought during the night are all right back. I don't know if they will attack you while you're just sitting on the bike, but it's possible. He needs to fix his backpack. Do you have duct tape or something to fix your backpack? Because it's looking a little rough. I have a sewing kit. Do you want to fix it? This is really fun. Listen, I'm going to turn the sound back up so you guys can hear it. They are tough to drive on these curvy roads, that's for sure. Well, so are cars, though. You have to be careful not to get going so fast, because these tight corners and turns, and they're little black rock walls to either side, hidden in the shrubbery sometimes. And if you hit those, then you're stuck. I feel like I'm not doing my part to lean. Oh, you got gas zone up ahead on the right hand side. At least it looks like it.
If there's gas, then for sure, she has gas zones on the map then.
It sure looks like a gas-zoned military to me.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Well, it might be that we can get into part of it, but I'm not sure.
Probably right here. I'm gonna stop right here. We could take a little peek.
Yeah. As soon as if you start to cough, you gotta get out of there fast. Yeah, there's no holes. Oh, there's one. Might be able to get to here, and this is about it. Got a pair of pants if you need them.
That's hilarious, right? I just saw a zombie drop.
Got 25 380s. I'll take those. I did see a bison in one of those militaries, but I'd rather have the 380s for the IJ.
You need a gun cleaning kit.
Yeah, if you've got one.
Go ahead and use it up.
I need to fix the mag on this sucker. Yeah, that was not a good moment to find that you were drinking gas. Okay, now we're back to damaged only, so that's good. Because this is my new go-to. Let's see. Semi-auto, that'll be good. Yep. It looks to me like this is about as far in as we can go.
Yeah, that's fine.
Did you try to get to the crate?
No.
Yeah. Just a... Nothing good at all. That's disappointing. I think somebody's ahead of us. Both of those crates were open and empty, so we might be behind somebody.
That took some damage.
You get a little too close?
Yeah. Alright, let's get out of here.
I'll peek behind here and see if there's anything in here. Not usually, but... Nope, nothing. Okay. I don't see anybody. I don't see anybody, but those crates were empty, so we might be behind somebody. Not too far behind either. Are you gonna blow up with pox? Is that gold-topped one a pox thing?
No, it's an explosive grenade.
You wait before you get back on. Why don't you use that sewing kit on your bag? You want to do that now, or you want to get out of here? There you are. Let's see. There it is. Just go ahead and use the whole thing if you need it. I think I'm pretty good. I've got everything either pristine or worn. Yeah, we're doing pretty well there, except for my... Oh. Definitely need to find boots, though, because I'm badly damaged at this point.
Yeah, my boots are damaged too. There's a town up ahead we could loot if you want.
Yeah, we better do that because the next step for me is ruined, and then I'll be bleeding. We could use a pig. You can probably find canned goods that we don't have to cook. There's the hunt shop there.
Okay, there should be a well somewhere in the middle of the town.
I can't get off. I'm bugged. Shit.
This is the edge of the town.
Change seat.
Yeah,
Okay.
switch seat.
Now maybe I can get off.
Yeah, this is the edge of the town.
Uh-oh.
But, yeah, let's see around.
I have a small problem in that I can't get off the bike. I'm not getting the command for getting off.
Yeah, I locked you up.
Very funny. Well, it worked. Hi, Onion, how are you? Don, if you have a moment, if you're still here, if you could give Onion a shout out, I appreciate it. Yeah, we're looking for shoes. Both of us need shoes. Oh, there's a gun, but I don't need that. Repeater. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And welcome in. We're having a... We found a motorcycle, and we're tootling around on it. What we're trying to do is find shoes and... I don't know if I can get over that fence. We have lost our car. I think it got stolen. Wow, there's a lot of Zeds in this town. Yeah, there are. We'll just sneak up in here behind this guy. Look for some shoes. Oh, yay. Hi. Well, I certainly got one shot off. I think I'll just put that away and punch him through the window. Hey, buddy. You want to come over here? Hey. Yeah. Okay, you just come closer. Hey, fellas, come on over. I got something for you. Come here. Yeah, we'll go to the next window. You can usually talk them into coming closer. There we go. Hey, Glock. Well, come on. I'm trying to take out these zombies. Oops. I'll ruin my gloves is what I'm going to do. Yeah, I don't have anything to fix them with anyway, so we'll just do the best we can. Come here over here. Alright. Try to get him away from that refreshment stand over there. Because that's where I found some good stuff. You just stand just far enough away that you can't hit him. Drive you crazy. Hey, baby. You want to come over here? Come on. Come on. I got a little something for you. There we go. I can't get him. Boy, I wish I had some duct tape. There we go. Now I get him close enough. Alright. Has that got any bullets? No. That's a Mosin. I thought that was a repeater. Any interest in a Mosin?
Yeah, I'll take it.
I thought I had a compensator for it too, but I guess
Just
not.
try to drop it by the road or something.
Okay. I don't. It was a SG5 compensator that I found. Oh well. Oh, hi, Granny. Bye, Granny. I don't see any shoes. Would be shoes or a glove or both? Let's see. And neither.
Found a Tundra.
Oh, the Tundra's nice.
Yeah, and a green hunter jacket.
Sweet. The Mosin's in the middle of the road by the granny that's dead. Zed.
Okay.
I just found another Mosin. This one's badly damaged, so yeah, the one in the road is worn. This one is badly damaged, so we'll stick. The one in the road is is worn. This one's badly damaged, so I'm leaving this one.
Okay.
Hi. Just wade right in there and take that guy out. Down there by the white and black lady. Still no shoes. Well, this looks like an orchard, so. Aha. Something good come out of it. And a little bit of fruit, maybe. Bad apple. Crap. Another bad apple. One bad apple don't spoil the whole bunch, babe. Still no shoes.
I found some badly damaged ones. I found some duct tape.
Hurrah! Well, hey. 9x19s. I'm not going to say no to that. Do you have a CR75? I don't think he does.
No, I don't.
There we go. Got some ammo. That's it.
I got a duct tape, Piracy with it. That's cool.
Yeah, I need gloves too now.
Yeah, same. Well, it's right here by where I'm at.
Okay, where is he?
Well, it's right here. If you need it.
Oh, there you are.
Right here.
Yeah, I don't need the well, but I will go ahead and take it. Drink.
Not too far from the bike either.
Just really hoping for any old pair of shoes. Doesn't have to be.
Your carbine.
Guess I did need water. Drank an entire canteen full. Yeah, I'm starting to get cold because of damaged shoes and damaged pants, and everything's damaged now. Shoot. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of my stuff is damaged now. So, the shoes are the worst.
Yeah, let's up to the next town then. Well, we could always make phone wrappings out of rags, can't we?
Yeah, I don't think I have any. Did you check the hunting store? Did you check the hunting store?
Yeah, I did. That's where I saw the tundra and then the hunting. Well, there's a green hunting jacket in there if you want it. And I still have that sewing kit if you need it. Yeah, I dropped the sewing kit. But yeah, there's a green hunting jacket inside the hunting pack.
Okay.
42 slot.
Okay. I'm gonna go look at that. Well, I'd like to keep the field jacket I have. I'm gonna go.
Okay, then go ahead and repair it first then.
Yeah, I really just have to do something about the shoes. That's all. Because I don't think I even have any bandages. Oh, I take that back. I do. So I could wrap my feet in the worst case scenario. Okay. Yeah, I gotta fix my shoes, my pants. Everything's kind of banged up. How's everybody doing tonight? Other than freezing. I have not gone anywhere all day, so I'm feeling a little stir crazy. Whoa. I think we're headed north. We wanted to get away from the shore on our handy dandy bike that we got. And we filled it all up with gas, and we found one with a radiator. And they really are nice bikes. They're called Black Scorpion something or other. Looks like a hog. You can seat two. It does have a small amount of storage, so you can fit a gas can in if you can find one. Our boat disappeared too. It probably despawned because we just anchored those offshore. Oh, don't crash. Oh, shoo. Holy shit. Okay, here's another town we can go to. This one might have some good stuff because it's got industrial. Sounds good. Yeah, it'd be nice to find some of those mili boots.
It's down to the right.
Yeah.
I got some rags if you want to try to make shoes.
I've got some right now. I think I'm still badly damaged. Let me just check. Yeah, they're still badly damaged, so they're good for a little while.
Alright, well, we'll take a look there, and then if not, we'll loot this, we'll loot the town.
Sounds good. The military.
To the right somewhere. Oh, it's coming. Behind us.
Love me some brass knuckles. Oh, he didn't look too good.
Oh, you found some too?
Yep.
I got some gold ones right here, silver.
Yep.
So
Looks like there's fruit trees in town too. We'll just beat our way through the military. It's quiet. Screamer.
there's two more. Watch out. Behind you, behind you.
Hate it when they spin around you like that. Jeez. Hold still, you little bastard. Man, they came out of nowhere. Oh, shit. Well, there were more than two. Hope I'm not bleeding, but I probably am. You conserve. We haven't found that much ammo, so it's better to take a little bit of a pounding. But my clothing sure couldn't handle it, so I might have ruined stuff now. And we'll find out in a minute. I might be going back to a spawn zone if I don't hurry up and wake up. Come on, come on, come on. Wake up. Oh, shoo. Hey, I'm not even bleeding. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm calling them all in now. Get up on a car quick. Holy shit, man.
Okay. Are you bleeding? You're good?
No, surprisingly not bleeding. Took a pounding though. I've got a pristine field vest here if you want it.
How's your looking?
Mine is a press vest. It's damaged, but shit. And I left my leather kit and the epoxy was in the car.
Here, you might want these back. Go ahead and drink that cola to get your blood back up too.
Pipsy. Actually, my blood was okay. Yeah. I actually kind of like going loud, you know, except for the fact that there's the potential to have other, like, players hear you. I kind of prefer... Oh, jeez, I got closed in the gate again. That happens on, unfortunately, too regular of a basis. Sometimes there's stuff in here. Today only a couple of bullets, but we'll take them. Oh, barracks. I love looting barracks. It's like an addiction. Okay. Oh, there we go. I went in the first barracks. Please be some replacement clothing. Ah. BDU pants. Oh, man, they're worse off than the ones I got. Nope, they're about the same and they're dry. Let's look for something better. Not a fan of the everything spawns in damaged or badly damaged because there's not a commensurate spawning of duct tape or anything like that, so I think we'll take that and see later. We do find a fair amount of duct tape, but we haven't this time around today. I think he may have turned down some of the spawns. I know he said, or one of the fellows said that people were complaining that stuff was too easy to find on this server. I think that might have been JC though. I'm like, hey man, speaks for yourself. I like this stuff that I can find. I'm in L shape now. This looks very barren. This has been kind of disappointing. Get all the way here looking for boots and all you find are flares and badly damaged crap that you can't use. So
I was just looking at the body, but I'm moving in.
got nothing of any use whatsoever. This whole barracks, that's kind of disappointing. Flares. All I'm finding is flares and butt stocks. Now that's worthwhile.
Okay.
Oops, wrong end. I can use anything that's not badly damaged.
Yeah, there's a patrol jacket for scene over here.
Well, we're looking for duct tape, but I don't think I ever find it in this place. We should look in the garages too for more duct tape.
Well, I got a roll. Can you use it?
Oh yeah, you can use that on your clothes and everything.
Oh no, I mean if you need it.
Well yeah, but I might use it up on my pants and stuff, so you better use it on something.
Oh, I already used it on my jacket. That's what I'm saying. If you need it, I got tape on me.
Okay, if I don't find anything better, I will. Not looking good for the better. Dang. Whole place, not a thing in it that you can use. It's 3 barracks now without anything useful. Okay, I've done that one, and that one. He's over there. Here, I'll do this L-shaped one. Flare. No clothes, no equipment, no guns, no nothing. This is picked over, man. Nothing
There's
useful.
a pristine fuel jacket over here, the 90-slot one.
Yeah, if you don't want it, I'll take that.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm cool. I mean, I wouldn't mind more space, but I'm cool with the one I have.
No, you take that one. You take that one because I've got the field jacket. It's the pants I need. Pants and epoxy or leather kit for my my press vest. So you go ahead and take that jacket.
No, it's a backpack.
Oh. The 90
I
slaughter?
told you, by the train tracks or whatever, by where I'm at. Well, across from
Yeah.
you, right?
You go ahead and take the 90 slaughter because I've already got one.
Okay.
Oops. Where was that jacket that you were mentioning?
Across from you, by where that broken down truck is. Right across from you. Yeah, in the little building. And in the little white building.
This one?
There should be some pants and a
Ah,
jacket right there.
yeah. Hot dog. Yeah. I'll take them. They're going to be awful bright, but I can't be a chooser at this point. I am shit out of luck here. Excuse my French. Take my suppressor. Is that wet? It is. No good anymore. There we go. I think we'll put that there. That there. Give us a little bit more room. I don't have an SG5. I don't need that. I'm going to eat my gosh darn plum. I think it's close to the last thing I've got to eat. Okay. We've done that one, that one, that one, and that one. He's back there. I'm going to check one of the green towers to see if there's anything.
Yeah.
Nope. Doesn't mean there's not something in some of them, but not too likely. Okay, let's see. We already looked in there. We haven't been back here yet, I don't think. Checking the sheds over in the power station.
Okay.
Nope. A glow stick, yay. Just what we need. Oh my gosh. Well, I better take it. It's awful dark at night. Uh-oh. Heli.
Yeah, we're the same distance passing us. Here.
Yeah, I think it's past me, past the electrical building.
It's passing the train tracks. I don't know if you want to go try to search for it.
It could be a long way away. That didn't sound that close. I don't see any smoke. Oh, don't see anything. I'm just sneaking out here because I saw some Zeds in there. Don't want to get my clothing any more torn up than it already is if I can avoid it. Any shoes? Oh! Hunter boots. Badly damaged. Well, they're medium insulation though, and they're not soaking wet, so we'll take them for now. Just scope. Badly damaged. Nah. Don't think we'll worry about that then. Shoot. He saw me. Dun, dun, dun. I got company. I've got company.
Yeah.
Did you already check the mili crates?
Yeah. I found this. And that.
Boy, they're both pristine. You should take one of them. Take the SG5. It's got more pieces parts, right? Do you think the AK mags that I have will fit in that?
Yeah, it'll fit in the little one if you want something less heavy, but yeah, I'm dropping some ammo for it.
Yeah, because the one I have is KA-74. This was a KA-74U. Will they still hold this?
It's a mini version of it.
Why don't you take it, because I already have one and it's in worn condition, and it takes a sight and everything. But let me give you some.
No, it's fine. But just grab the ammo.
Okay.
I honestly could care less for it. I got the M4.
Okay. Yeah. I've already got the KA-74, so I'll just take the ammo if you don't mind. Yeah. I mean, I like it because it's nice because it's pristine, but mine's only worn, so.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna follow the train tracks to see if I can find the chopper downhill.
Okay, sounds good. I'll be right. Do we want to leave the motorcycle here?
Yeah, we'll leave it there for now.
Did you check the train that's over here?
I didn't check the wooden train. But I checked all the military containers.
Okay.
Watch it. You might have contact on you soon.
Yeah, I heard it. Okay. Gotta go and check the wooden train. See if we can find anything of any use. Oh. Well, we'll switch out a grenade for that, yeah. Nothing makes you feel more happy than having a badly damaged frag grenade on your chest. Oh, some 45s, yes. We won't say no to that. Alrighty. Now I've got...
I see the smoke cap.
Coming.
Going for it.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Okay, just follow the direction I'm running, but I see the smoke from here. It's a ways out. Yeah, it's a good distance out, but I see the smoke from here.
Would it be smarter to go back and get the motorcycle? Shit, there's a bunch of Zeds in there. We're going for it, guys. We're gonna hit the helicopter crash. Hope for the best. We gotta get through here. Oh, I see it now too. I see it way out there, huh?
Yeah, I thought it was a little bit closer, but it's just impressive how far away you hear the noise.
Oh yeah, yeah. No worries. It's not that far. I wonder if there's anybody else close here that we have to be watching for.
Maybe. Just keep an eye out. I mean, if I hear it, then you know something's out here watching. I won't lie. I haven't been on this side of Chernerus since I played.
I guess we'll find out. Do you want to go back and get the motorcycle and meet me up here?
Well, once I get there, yeah. I don't want to do deep spawn.
Oh yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
I'll clear out the edge while I'm up here.
Well, at least I'm warmed up from running.
Only see one side.
Oh, that reminds me. My shoes are probably... oh, well. They were badly damaged, but we'll see. Hopefully it weren't. They were on the high end of badly damaged and not the bleeding foot kind of end of badly damaged. They're not ruined yet, hopefully. You want to just go ahead and go loud?
Yeah, why not?
It is kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Get up on a hay bale.
There's a green steel jacket up here, but it's badly damaged. Oh shit, you scared me.
I got jungle boots. They're
Awesome,
pristine.
take 'em. Yeah, take them.
I did find some boots, but they're badly damaged if you need them.
I'm gonna take this plate carrier.
Yeah, go for it. That makes sense, because you take more damage than I do, because you get there first usually. I can get on top of this sucker. That's a field jacket.
You want a holster for a gun?
Nah, I got one. If you see any gloves, though, I'd be happy for them. Okay, now I've got pristine, worn, damage, so I definitely need to fix that. Oh, that's a relief. Right now, the things I need the most are the gloves and the epoxy for my press vest.
I got a different stock for the M4. I dropped it right here by my feet.
There's a worn assault vest here if you can use it.
It might be the one I dropped. I'm gonna take that dog though.
Yeah, I can't use it. What ammo does it need?
5.56.
I do have a little bit of that. I have enough to refill my my mag.
No, yeah, fill up your mag.
But I mean, I have a little bit more than that. Here, you take one of the. I have 20 and 15. You take the 15. Did you see him there on the ground?
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, you got a drum mag. Cool. All right. Badly damaged. Huh. So that's it, pretty much.
Some ammo in front of me in case you need it.
What kind is it?
The one for your gun.
Don't you need 45s?
I got more of it.
I don't think that the field vest gives any ballistic protection. Is that correct?
Ballistic, no. Bullet-wise, I wouldn't say, because it's more like, yeah. Bullet protection, I wouldn't say it give you anything better than the stab vest. Maybe the press vest, and then the ballistic.
Then I think I'll stick with my press vest. Oh, I don't know how much help it's giving me when it's damaged like this. I don't think anything else spawns around here. It's either right around it or... I don't think it spawns out in the yard anywhere. Nope. I think we're pretty much done.
There's another one.
Yeah, we're just getting further and further away from the motorcycle, though.
That one came in the direction of the motorcycle.
All right, let's head back then. Oh, hey, Looney, thank you so much for gifting the Beer Slayer. That's very kind of you. Really appreciate it.
There's
Yeah, I went all the way around. I didn't see anything else. But let's see. While I'm just standing out here in the field, I'm going to load this. I know I have more.
Alright, let's head back towards the bike then.
There's some.
I think if the other one did crash, it'd be on the other side of the town, on the direction that we were heading.
Yeah, it sounded a little farther away than this one did from where we were. But not too far away.
Yeah, so if you see the angle that I'm facing, or while I'm walking, it's pretty much on the other side of the mountains right here. We're pretty much the mountains to the left. It's on the other side. It's on the other side.
I think that's all I had was 2.
We'll get on the bike and we'll go.
I'm so relieved to have new boots.
Yeah, mine are so damaged, so I'm a bit good.
Yeah, and I can make hand wraps or use a duct tape on my gloves, but that's not nearly as important because I can actually wear the ruined gloves for a while. And it'll still keep me from getting like sick from eating with bloody hands. I don't know if you wanted to try for that pig we passed or not, but we probably could use some food.
You need food?
I will pretty soon.
Here.
Thank you. I got the chips.
Yeah. Go ahead and eat them all.
What goes in your drum mag? The 5.56?
No, 7.62, but it's for a KAM.
I've got a box of 7.62 if you want them.
I'll take them.
There you go. Yeah, we get back to our motorcycle.
Alright, let's just get to the bike and see if we can find that other crack. I kind of have an idea where it might be at. Because I do kind of know this area because I used to have a base around here.
Sounds good. I think we did pretty well on that one. If the next one has good stuff like that one, it'll definitely be worth it. Look at the trees blowing in the wind.
I see the boys in military base.
Yeah, all the Zeds will have respawned. We just decided to go up away from the coast, explore, see what we see. get out of the spawn area. And so that's why we went up where we did. Our motorcycle is in town, up here a little bit. Then we can get out of here. I think we still have plenty of gas, and we got water in the radiator.
Oh, it's about to get gas.
I hope they don't gas our motorcycle.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of worried. We're almost towards it. We just gotta make it to that to the fire station right there.
That would be epic. Lose another motorcycle to a gas zone. I see it. It's up on the hill behind the railroad tracks. Can you see it?
Okay, yeah. See, that's pretty much where I was trying to get. Yeah, see, so it's pretty much where I thought it was gonna be at.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here, stat. I just heard a big rumble.
Yeah.
Oh, good night, Rich. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, we just saw another heli crash, so we're gonna head up that way.
Rooster in front of me.
Lunch.
It's in front of me. I got it, though.
Watch the Zeds on the left.
Yeah.
Oh, that was worth it. Go help him.
I'm knocked out.
Coming. I'm coming. Oh, they'll be coming for me too.
There's 3 dead.
Oh boy. Shit. One more. I got 2 of them. I got a bandage.
I'm bandaging.
Yeah, I was too. Just be there in just a sec. I got 2 of them. I'm gonna try to find him some shoes. No such luck. Oh, I've got a I just found a pristine plate carrier on one of the guys I punched out.
If you don't want it, I'll take it.
You well, didn't you get one at the heli?
It's damaged.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You take this one then, and I can use the one you have.
No. You can go ahead and take it then. Take it. First come, first serve.
No, because you are always in the front line.
No. I already got a damaged one. It's fine. Go ahead and put it on.
Ooh, I got peaches too.
And then you can put your holster on it too.
that means I'm gonna have to find somewhere to put all this stuff that's in my ballistic vest. But that shouldn't be too bad. Now I just need pouches.
I'm at the bike.
Uh-oh. I hear one. Look out.
Yeah, it's coming towards me.
The chicken too.
It's down.
I gotta get all this stuff in here. That's the trouble when you switch from a...
I'll go carry some items if anything.
I got jam there. If you can carry that. I hear... there's jam and I hear another Zed. And a chicken. And I can't get this stuff out of here.
I'm trying to get to the chopper before it disappears.
Well, going as fast as I can here.
No, you're fine. It said stuck inside the shack.
Do you want this site? There's a brachiocyte there. In this?
Yeah.
It's in the press vest. I can't let it go. I think it might be bugged. Oh, it's because you're feeding me. There you go. Shit, now my jacket's all ruined again.